Hello, guys. So another L for the Democrats. So yesterday we had that poll by Quinnipiac. They're one of the least trustworthy polls of all time. They're always off by like 5 or 6 points. That's why they're not a good pollster. But we have some pretty bad news for Kamala again. That Teamsters is not going to endorse Harris. So Teamsters usually endorses the Democrats since the 88. Okay, every Democrat was expected to get. It's kind of like the celebrities. The Democrats are expected to get the celebrity endorsements, but even then, a lot of male celebrities still refuse to endorse Harris. And same thing with Teamsters. They outright refuse to endorse Harris. Okay, and they're staying out of the presidential race as well. And they also had a vote basically here. And basically they had a tonal vote, and basically they were shocked that Trump won 58 to 59% of the vote here. First time in decades they did endorse a candidate. Said President Trump, who was welcomed by a friendly crowd on Long Island in New York Wednesday night. Here. And Washington Harris is trying to win the Latino vote, criticizing Trump's plan to deport every illegal immigrant in the U.S. here. But yeah, but that's other stuff. But yeah, it is pretty funny that this is going to impact the presidential race 100%. And then you have all these things about the Teamsters, like the Wisconsin Senator endorsing Harris. No, all those are basically like the lower people. The highest of the highest does not want to endorse. That's the one that really matters. All of the lower members, can if they want to, but Teamsters and a majority of people in the company do not want to endorse. Okay, do not want to endorse Kamala Harris. Okay, they did a poll. They do with every election. They had Biden winning by 8, but then they had Trump winning by nearly 20. Okay, that is not a good sign for Harris. And yeah, basically the electoral survey over the summer said they had a 58% support Trump and 41% back Harris. That is a 27-point difference. That's very, very bad for Harris. Harris is losing the working class, which is very, very bad because it's going to impact her in 4 major states that are heavily working class: Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Nevada. At this point, Pennsylvania and Nevada, excluding any funny shenanigans, are gone. They are not likely voting for Kamala. Okay, they're not likely voting for Kamala at all. And this is the Atlas poll. This is stuff that should be scaring. Like Kamala's campaign, they had to get all of the lower heads of Teamsters to endorse Harris. Doesn't really matter because the highest of Teamsters, doesn't want to endorse Harris. Okay, because they saw the poll does not endorse Harris. Why would they endorse Harris when they know a majority of people support Trump? And they see this in their internal polls. Okay, as well. But we'll wait to see what happens on November. Of course, Kamala could still somehow win the election, even though it's getting more and more unlikely as the days go by. Despite what Quinnipiac, and the left-leaning, push polls that are coming out after the debate, which is pretty funny because if you look at the debate totals for a lot of these sites, a lot of them said that Trump is better on the policies, which means Trump was winning over more undecideds, the very few that still exist, over Harris because of the policies. Most of the people who are voting for Harris are voting based off of personality, based off of what my favorite celebrity is voting for her, so I gotta vote for her anyways. Or basically voting for her based off her, ethnicity or something, stuff that is not really a reason to vote for a candidate. Or the fact that they're voting for her because he's a woman, which is not a good idea either way, because you should be voting for someone based off the policies. Okay, Trump is like 80 to 70% vote based off his policies, and Harris is like 40%. The rest is mostly because she's a woman or she's a minority or blah, blah, blah. Like, this is just, yeah, Harris is, I just think that as people know who Harris truly is, Harris's chances of winning gets lower and lower each time. Goodbye.